called Time Passing By. This is going to be the working title. So I'm going to be creating a music video on how time passes by and we take it for granted sometimes and we wish that we could have more of it. I will be directing it, making the music and casting it because I want the best mark I can get. And this will help me to show more of my creative side and bring my knowledge of music to making it with the media side of things as well. So the influences, it comes from my favourite music producers, Martin Garrix and Avicii, because I liked that because he was 18 when he first released his track, and it was like he brought loads of people together with different types of music. And also when Avicii died, his music still lives on, so I just want to have like some music that people can remember and is recognisable. There's some examples there. One of them is called High on Life. This is like, it's a story about like how you should always like take as the days come, like be happy and stuff, not really sad. And Avicii's Waiting Without You, that's a good song as well because it's got a nice beat to it and everyone will recognise it if they listen to it. So the techniques, when it comes to the techniques, I'm going to be using mostly tracking shots, establishing shots and long shots, only because with my idea with the music video, it's going to be following in a timeline from when you're a little kid to an old man or just an elderly person, and I want them to feel involved, like to be part of it as well. But when it comes to like the media, I will be using Premiere, of course, and then I'll be using FL Studio, which is the main place to make the music. And I will be using Logic as well for the vocals if necessary, because then I've got both the knowledge in both. But FL Studios will be my main music production software, and Logic just to master it so it sounds much better. So when I'm going to be reviewing it, I'm going to be critically looking at it myself, and I will ask people around me because I just want people to be able to have like a dance, or like they can remember the track, not so like it's just this boring track and it has some meaning to it. And also every day after I've been editing it, or if I've like had a day, I'll just be going through it, making sure that everything is perfect, and then if I need to, I'll cut some stuff out just because then it will run smoothly with the actual track. Now the resources, my mum owns a dance school, so I will be using the dancers and actors from my mum's school because there are so many talented people in that school. I just want them to give them the best chance. Also, there's a guy called Andy Morley. He's a good friend of mine. That's going to be my main contact for music because he, as a musician himself, he'll be able to critically review it for me, and he'll also be able to give me some pointers along the way. There's also a guy called 80. Now, what he does more camera work. So I will be using him just for more of the camera work because I know he's reliable because he does loads of shows and his edits are pretty good. So that's it for the slideshow. Just more on the fact is like, it will be mostly, I will be probably in a sound booth throughout the thing just to make sure that everything works and like the tempo is right, because it's more important for me and as audience members to like be able to just like have a connection with the song and to be more relatable, so then they can actually like go with the flow and just accept, yeah, we do take time for granted. On the subject, because the theme is about somewhere, I will be using mainly like my local area, so I'll be using Blackpool for the beach and stuff. I will be using my mum's dance studio, and it shows different places, and it is like somewhere because then they can actually identify where they are throughout the thing. And that's it.